Hello everyone, welcome out on another stomp. I'm with Phil, I'm with Nikita, and we're in Rowsley in Derbyshire. We're here to have a little look at Haddon Tunnel, which was built by the Midland Railway in 1863, closed by the Labour government in 1968, and there is a lot of chatter about you're seeing trains again. Okay, so here's rail map online, usual drill. Now this particular Midland Railway is either an active railway or a cycle path, pretty much. What we're going to do is we're going to fill in the gap between those two. So we're going to start just north of Rowsley Station, which is where Peak Rail is, that's a heritage line. We're going to come over Rowsley Viaduct before coming round into the Haddon estate, where we're going to find Haddon Tunnel. On the other side of that we'll come to Coombes Road Viaduct, and at that point that's where the Monsal Trail begins. So that way you've got Peak Rail, which is a heritage line, goes all the way down into Matlock, and then the line is active all the way down then. Now going north of here, a couple of miles, you reach the Monsal Trail, which is all open for walkers and bikers. What we're going to explore today is basically the missing link between the two. This was a giant bridge over the top here, and that's the stumbling block in terms of reopening that line. So I'm going to climb up now onto the track bed. So this line actually ended at the village of Rowsley originally. Now it was the Midland Railway, and it was part of the London, Matlock, Buxton and Midland Junction Railway, and it was the extension all the way up to Buxton in North Derbyshire and then on to Manchester. But once they got to this point in Rowsley, that's where the trouble started, for two reasons. One being hell of a lot of local landowners. So you've got the Duke of Rutland just here, and then just around the corner you've got the Duke of Devonshire, Chatsworth Estate and stuff like that, and obviously they don't want pesky trains coming through their land. And obviously the other part of it is this is the peaks. This is the Peak District, and so all the other railway lines that had come before had avoided the peaks because, well, it's mad. It's going to be a lot of tunnels and a lot of viaducts. But the Midland Railway went for it. So we're up on the track bed now. I didn't expect to see ballast.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised actually.
Yeah. Awesome.
You're a lot obligatory sleepers here, by the way, Gary.
Oh, mate.
Let's get it out of the way nice and early, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless I'm mistaken, yeah?
That looks like a sleeper to me.
What's this? That's not. Look, something's fell down. I know what this used to be. It used to be a little, what do you call it, hut? A P-way hut. Look, the lids fell off, look.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's gone down, yeah. It's all
there you
collapsed.
go. And then our first bit of infrastructure on this is a viaduct. About 4 or 5 arches, I think. I've only ever seen photos of it. I've not actually been up here myself, so that's always fun. Plenty of ballast still down, look. Now we're hoping to get into Haddon Tunnel, which is just round the corner from here, about a mile. But we have heard whispers that it's all been shut up, so when we get there we might not be able to get into it, but we're going to have a look at a couple of viaducts and hopefully get in there. So here we go. There's a lot of ballast down now. And there's the River Derwent, birthplace of the Industrial Revolution. So the last train came over here in 1968, and it basically just looks like they've just lifted the track and just left it. Completely abandoned. I'm wondering why there's fencing on one side but not on the other. Wonder what the relevance is of that. Unless they've taken it. Have they taken it from here and cleared it off for scrap?
You know, it's got rid of both sides.
Yeah.
Usually why they've done it.
Yeah. It's an early morning when the alarm went off, I was thinking, what am I doing? But now I'm out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Back in that direction, Matlock. This direction, Buxton, Manchester. I'm filming myself, Phil, as I always do, just in case I stack it down a big hill. We're just coming down underneath the viaduct now, so hopefully we can get a better look at it. And there we go, we're down underneath. Through there, village of Rowsley, and actually those hills up there, you're going up towards Nine Ladies Stone Circle and Stanton Moor. If you've not been, I recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous up there. I did a video on it a long time ago. It is crazy, isn't it? When you think, like, because they've got Headstone Viaduct and all the tunnels up further north, this would have almost been an afterthought, but actually it's still an amazing structure, isn't it?
Yeah, no one pays any attention to this because it's not publicly accessible. You can't even see it because the trees. You
Yeah,
don't,
true, yeah.
You don't even know it's here. How many people have been along there not knowing this was stood?
Oh yeah, I bet people have probably ended up in that campsite and looked out the back and gone, oh my goodness me, look at that. That's an incredible viaduct. This is interesting as well. Look at how the stone juts out there. I'm not sure what that's all about. Yeah, it's the same the other side, look.
Well, not on the other side, just these two middle piers, aren't
Is it just, oh yeah, of course it says it's just these two. Right, anyone at home know what that's all about? Whether it's just, you know,
well, it couldn't have been
ornamental.
because there's no supports on that side.
No, it's not that, no.
Strange, isn't it?
Yeah. So there you go, there's a better view, look. I wonder what that's about. Say, anyone at home, some of it's ended up in the river there. Anyone at home know what that's about? Why they would have those bits jutting out? Because it's the same on the next one, and then it's not the same on the next two. That river's seriously flowing, isn't it? Look at that. We've had a lot of rain though, to be fair. So we're going to skirt round now and try and head towards Haddon Tunnel and see if we can get in there. It'd be an absolute result if we could. But like I say, we've heard whispers. So we've come around the other side. The viaduct's just here. That's that little bridge that we climbed and had a look at. And there you go, look. Chatsworth. We're in Big House territory. And that was the reason. Oh my goodness me. Right, I'll talk about the tunnel in a minute. This is way more important. Hello, mate. Well, you're just the cutest thing I've ever seen. Wow. Hello. You coming out to say hello? Yeah, that's how I feel this time of the morning, to be fair, mate.
Other ones have the line.
This is just a whole video now, done. Sorry, cows are awesome. The reason for building this tunnel, that we're hopefully going to be able to get inside, was to do with the local landowner. So the Duke of Rutland owns the Haddon Hall and the Haddon Estate. And he didn't want trains basically going through his land. He certainly didn't want to hear them, he didn't want to see them. So rather than build a cutting or go straight across the estate, they were like, you're going to have to bury this. And that was the reason they built this tunnel. I'm dealing with some really noisy birds. So here's where the railway came over. Double track, main line. You get a coffee.
Ice cream? How bizarre, there's a hatch.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about.
Getting some ice cream for Navis.
So there you go. I forget with this line, just it was a main line, wasn't it? It was,
Yeah,
you know,
Manchester to Pancras main line. Yeah.
What a line that would have been. When you walk the Monsal Trail and you get up, you know, I did a walk at Headstone Viaduct, and visually just, oh mate, this is weird as well, isn't it? So you got the hatch down there at the side of the bridge, and then for some reason,
That looks like an old doorway.
Yeah,
It's been bricked up.
up. Maybe it's up. Maybe it's for the. Well, that's the churchyard. I can just see the top of a headstone there.
Oh, there's rails. I bet you there's some steps going. Hold on a minute.
Here we go. Look at that. Oh mate,
A lot of can of beers,
a lot of can of beers.
but no steps. Too muddy.
So we've come round again. So this is an on and off job. So there's more infrastructure out than I thought. I thought it was just that bridge at Rowsley, and apart from that, you could basically open it up tomorrow. But this is the third now that's down. So we're on the trackbed now, heading towards the tunnel. Just spotted that. Looks like the base of a plate layer's hut, maybe, or a signal post. It's a beautiful day to be out in the squelch. So Haddon Tunnel was meant to be 2 tunnels, and they had all sorts of issues with subsidence and with with actually constructing it. And at one point during construction, I think in around about 1861, 1862, it collapsed and it killed 5 lads. 4 of them died instantly. 1 of them died the next day in hospital. And the Midland Railway paid £100 to each of the families of each of the 5 deceased navvies, which I think works out around about 10.5 grand now. So 10.5 grand for each of the families of the 5 guys that died. And then what happened is around about 1888, they started to see that there were some issues again with the tunnel, with the ventilation shaft, and the fact that there were more trains coming through, so there wasn't enough ventilation. And also it was starting to move. I think it had moved about 1.5 inches, which obviously, you know, these buildings aren't meant to be moving. So what they did is they took it out, and there's a section in the middle of the tunnel which is now open. So it's funny, isn't it? It was supposed to be 2 tunnels. There were a few errors and a few stumbling blocks, so it ended up being 1, and then it ended up being 2 in the end anyway. Winding its way, and up there that goes up to Stanton Moor, that quirky hill there. It's a beautiful part of the world, Derbyshire. I've been gallivanting off, but it's nice to be back. Well spotted, Nikita. Oh my goodness me.
Are you taking rituals go off around here?
Bones. There are bones.
What is it?
Yeah, no, it looks like a deer.
It's little, not a little head.
You often find these structures just before tunnels, don't you?
Yeah, it is true.
I guess it's just for workmen to have a cup of tea, maybe. Let me try to see what's in here. Oh yeah, look, there's a fireplace, look. There's a fireplace there. There would have been a seat across there. Oh, mate, this is like Silence of the Lambs. There's a spine. Jeez Louise. Taking the trackbed, that bit. Okay. Some more structures around here. What's going on here? Aha. And there's the tunnel. Not sure what that is there. Okay. Phil's on one side, we're on the other. So there's still ballast down, you can see the ballast. And then that's just become, you know, a canal. I can't see how easy it would be to reopen this at all. Oh God, I nearly went then. Oh goodness, look at this. Yeah, look at that. This stonework, look. That's quite interesting. Not sure what that's all about. So as you can see, there isn't really a need for a tunnel here. And that's because basically it didn't have to really go underground. It was built, as I said earlier, just because the Duke of Rutland didn't want to see and hear big noisy smelly steam trains coming through his land. And so it had to be put underneath a tunnel, which is, you know, as far as the Midland Railway is concerned, it's a lot of expense, isn't it? It's a lot of added expense to chuck onto the budget of building the railway when you actually don't need it. Look at that. That's an awesome structure. I mean, it's seen better days, isn't it? But oh goodness. Oh mate, it's a river. There you go. Look. So I'm not sure what this would have been. Again, maybe just like a workers' access. Yeah, look, the workers' hut. There's a seat there.
Seat?
Yeah. Yeah, basically 3 railway lines, tracks that have would have been a seat at some point.
Find your obligatory track.
There you go.
I'm trying the door. That looks open to me.
It does look open. There's a lot of water flowing out of it.
Yeah, and I ain't got any wellies on.
Oh, neither have I.
There's your problem, look. The drainage channel's completely bust.
Oh yeah.
Completely full of silt. That's why it's not going down there. It's all going downstream. Yeah, that don't look easy to get in.
No. Solid as a rock, that, mate.
Well, not that solid, really.
So there you go, look. I've not seen a tunnel that flooded before, I've got to say.
I want to see what's behind that door, because down in the bend there is just to let water out. It's like a stream.
If you open that door, you can imagine a river come rushing out. So we've walked round, annoyingly. We've come round on the road and then up, and here's the other end.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got sleepers knocking about as well. But again, you are not getting in that.
Not getting that. I'll tell you another thing as well, that water level's deep, because when I came here many years ago, I walked down there and you can see where that red O is there.
Yeah, yeah.
Them bricks have been put back in, look, but they've been put back in that long, all the weather worn. You can see it's, you know, it was much lower, the track bed.
Oh,
You had to climb up to get through there.
Got a bit of rail, rusted rail.
What a dump.
Absolute dump. Look at all these sleepers discarded.
Well,
just floating.
That's the middle, you can get in.
Oh mate.
How many people going in there bats?
I mean that's going to be near on waist height, isn't it?
That's deep, I think that's very deep, mate, because like I said, when I came here we had to scramble up to get up to where that sleeper goes into that hole. You know, it wasn't at that height.
Nah, and that water's just flowing down. It absolutely stinks. Fortunately at home you don't have that going in your nostrils. But I mean, it's a canal in it. More sleepers, look, all repurposed. If you climb up on top, I mean that is crazy, isn't it? That's a river.
I know. If you ain't trained eye, you say, oh look, canal runs along here.
That is crazy. All those sleepers, look, just floating around. Okay, so we've had to walk round, because obviously that was a canal and none of us fancied swimming. We're just outside Bakewell now, and we're at the final bit of infrastructure before it becomes the Monsal Trail. And there we go, without blinding you. Another viaduct. Not dissimilar to the one in Rowsley at the very start, but let me come up to this bit here. I'm not sure you can get on the viaduct, but we'll give it a go. Because obviously we got on the one in Rowsley, it'd be nice to get on this one as well. And there you go, see it's saying stop, do not go any further. All private land, of course. Right, so have a skirt around then. Mate, that was steep, I'm panting. So up there, that's the Monsal Trail. So you're going up pretty much to Buxton. And this way, you can see, we've got Ballasttown. And this is walking back down towards Matlock, towards Rowsley and towards Haddon Canal Tunnel. Now, yeah, you're not getting on that viaduct at all, annoyingly. But let's have a look. Stop. Keep off. Pretty serious, aren't they? They do not want us on there. So I don't know if that's because it's structurally unsound or whether they just, you know, don't want you on it because someone else owns it. I'm not sure. Here we go. Oh, health and safety, that might be why. So that's us, just a short one. Basically filling in the gap between Peak Rail Heritage Line in Rowsley and the Monsal Trail. I'll be honest, I don't think they're ever going to open it up again as a railway, are they, mate, to be honest?
Hard work, mate. As a railway, let alone, what about a cycle track? They've got enough work to do that.
Yeah, well that's the thing, they're talking about railway, they're talking about, you know, extending the Monsal Trail, which would obviously be great, but that tunnel is going to take some work, and also having viaducts and bridges missing and stuff along the way. But it's nice to get out in the morning in the sunshine in Derbyshire. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you.